Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Welcome to this week's virtual story time with me, Miss Kayla, as always. It is a bit different. Some of you might notice that I am no longer live. So if you're watching this right now, it was recorded before. Still the same outline though. My felt board, some stories, some songs. But just with all the schedules that are going on and there's some changes, it was just easier to now film ahead of time and then post it. So it will still be always posted at the same time on the Wednesday at 10:30. Also, another little announcement is if you want to rewatch the videos or if there's some videos from the past, because I think I'm up to like 19 or 20 now, if there's some that are your favorites, you can definitely check out our YouTube channel. So it's the Clarence-Rockland Public Library. It's on YouTube, and they're all there under story time. So it might be easier to find, and then you can also rewatch the ones you prefer. And yeah, just in case you didn't know. So this week's theme is all about farms and life at the farm and all the animals that we love at the farm. There is a lot of good books on farms, so I have 3 books for you. So I will get started. My first book today is Goose on the Farm, and it's by Laura Wall. And it was published by Harper. So Goose on the Farm. Today, Sophie and Goose are going on a school trip to the farm. Mom helps Sophie make a packed lunch. Then Sophie and Goose put on their boots and wait for the bus with the other children. There are lots of things to see on the way, but Goose doesn't seem interested in the view. Everyone is excited about meeting the animals. First, they play with the bunny rabbits. Next, they feed the lambs. And then they meet some fluffy chicks. Goose starts to feel left out. He wanders away to sit by himself. But Goose is sitting on a nest of eggs. Cluck, cluck, cluck. And the mother hen chases him away. Splash! Goose runs into a muddy puddle. Now his feathers are covered in mud. Oink, oink. Goose sees a big fancy bird with a funny feathery hat. The peacock's colorful tail makes him jump. And he bumps into a cow. Moo! Goose isn't sure he likes the farm after all. But wait, what's that? A goat? The goat smiles at Goose. Goose follows the friendly goat. They see a rooster crowing on a fence. Cock-a-doodle-doo! And they sing a silly song with him. Bah! Honk! A turkey comes to say hello. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And they all do a funny dance. Bah! Honk! Then who should they see but Sophie? There you are, Goose. I've been looking for you everywhere. Come on, it's time for lunch. The goat follows Goose and Sophie. They wash their hands and they all sit down to eat. But oh, there are no sandwiches. Sophie's friend Ben kindly shares his lunch. After they've eaten, the farmer takes the children around the farm with his tractor. And everyone has a pony ride. Neigh! Bah! Honk! And they all play hide and seek, but soon it's time to go home. What a lovely day, says Sophie. Honk, says Goose. The end. So for my felt board this week, I decided to choose a song. And it's a very popular song. So it's about Old MacDonald and his farm. So you might know this one. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a sheep. E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig. E-I-E-I-O, with a oink oink here and oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a mouse. E-I-E-I-O, with a squeak squeak here and a squeak squeak there. Here a squeak, there a squeak, everywhere a squeak squeak. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And lastly, Old MacDonald had a horse. E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So next up, my book is about sheepdog and sheep. And they're having a bad hair day. And it's by Eric Barkley and published by Harper as well. So let's see what they're up to today. This is Sheep. She loves her naturally curly wool. When it's full and fluffy, she feels as light as a cloud. Sometimes she styles her wool in a bun, like this, or ties it up into pigtails, like this, or puts it in a fancy hairdo, like this. But, oh no, her wool has grown too full and too fluffy. And when it's this full and fluffy, she can't see. And when she can't see, she trips over things, usually rocks. Splash! Holy begonia! Water chickens! Goodbye, water chickens. Hello, sheepdog. How can I see with all this wool in my eyes? Sheepdog has the answer. Haircut. No, thank you, Sheep replies. I know what will help. Be right back. Off Sheep went, past the tractor, past the chickens, through the cow poop, past the wall, and right into the mud. But she meant to do that, really. Why didn't you look where I was going? I've got the perfect thing. Found it. This hat isn't bringing me joy. I give up. You just need a haircut, says Sheepdog. You'll feel so much better. Sheep? Sheep? Sheep! Sheepdog ran to the old truck to see if Sheep was hiding there. He looked in the meadow. He looked in the shed. He even asked the pig. Has anyone seen sheep? He asked at the duck pond. Nobody here but us water chickens, said a bush. Finally, he found her. I'm just not ready to give up my fluffy wool, Sheep said sadly. It grows back, you know. Why didn't you say so? Buzz, clip, snip, clip, buzz, snip, clip. I love it. No more tripping, no more mud, no more hats. I feel fabulous. It's your turn now. You're going to feel much better. Sheepdog? Sheepdog! The end. So I have another farm song for you, which is also a very popular one, and it's The Farmer in the Dell. I have to think about that for a minute. It's The Farmer in the Dell. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell, hi-ho the merry-o, the farmer in the dell. The farmer takes the wife, the farmer takes the wife, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer takes the wife. The wife takes the child, the wife takes the child, hi-ho the dairy-o, the wife takes the child. The child takes the dog, the child takes the dog, hi-ho the dairy-o, the child takes the dog. The dog takes the cat, the dog takes the cat, hi-ho the dairy-o, the dog takes the cat. The cat takes the mouse, the cat takes the mouse, hi-ho the dairy-o, the cat takes the mouse. The mouse takes the cheese, the mouse takes the cheese, hi-ho the dairy-o, the mouse takes the cheese. The cheese stands alone, the cheese stands alone, hi-ho the dairy-o, the cheese stands alone. I realized as I was singing that would make a very good felt board as well. I'll keep that in mind. So for our crafts this week, I ended up improvising. So what I wanted to do was put this on popsicle sticks. So you take larger popsicle sticks, work better, and you paint them in all different colors, and then you turn them into cows and horses and pigs and all things you find on a farm. But I didn't have large popsicle sticks, and I was worried that for my boys, the small popsicle sticks would be too small to put eyes and stuff. So I found these wooden circles that I had in my craft supplies and I wasn't sure what to do with. So then we painted it, we made a pig, and then my other son wanted to make a horse, and it looks more like a donkey, I think, but donkey horse, farm animal nonetheless. So this was our craft that we did, so we painted, and then they got to glue on the eyes and ears and nose with a button. So lastly, it's Let's Go to the Farm by Carol Hart and Lauren Tobiah. And it was published by Kane Miller. So let's go to the farm. Red boots, green boots, swishing through the hay. Bee and Billy are excited. They're on the farm today. Look, a fluffy hen, shouts Bee. She follows it around. It's peck, peck, pecks by Billy's feet, the crumbly crumbs on the dusty ground. Billy spots a round thing underneath a shed. Gently, slowly, Bee lifts it out. Wow! Billy's found an egg. Wriggling piglets in a pen, how many can you see? Mommy Piggy grunt, grunt, grunts. Piglets cry, squee, squee. Now it's time to feed the lambs. Bee holds a bottle tight, but Billy clings on to his mummy. Don't worry, it's all right. Bee's little lamb is hungry. It pulls the bottle hard. Lamb's tail wriggles. Billy giggles as Bee chases it around the yard. Can you spot the guinea pigs? They're playing hide and seek, hopping, popping through the hay, chitter, chatter, squeak. Bee sits down on the scratchy straw, a soft towel on her knee. My guinea pig's called Puzzle. Stroke her gently, Billy. See? It's noisy in the hen house. Hens flap and cluck and scratch. Billy finds more eggs under a lamp. Crick, crack, one's going to hatch. Who's inside the barn? Asked Bee. Calves gaze with gentle eyes, wet noses glisten, long tongues poke out. Lick! What a surprise! Over at the picnic bench, moms rummage for a snack. But Billy isn't hungry. Billy, wait! Come back! Here I am, calls Billy. I'm bringing in the hay. Bee clambers up to help him, and they play and play and play. Bee and Billy are going home. Today has been such fun. They're yawny, sleepy, snuggly, tired. Goodbye, everyone. The end. So that's it for this week's story time, all about the farm. I'll see you again next week for a whole new theme and a not so live, but very virtual story time. Bye, everyone.